right now we're in Southern Towers. We're in the Graham building. It's been around since about the 60s. What's unique about it is that it has been a starting point for so many immigrants when they come to the US. We're basically an organization that is trying to help to politically organize and advocate for African communities across the US. Oftentimes when people think of community organizing, they sometimes forget the community part of it, which is to be together, get to know each other, work together, be friends. This is kind of a way to celebrate the religions and faiths and cultures of our communities here in Southern Towers, and then also work on an art project to uplift the issues that are happening around housing here.
The artwork that we are co-creating today is around reflections about what home means and what home being threatened means to people who are facing possible displacement.
I live in Southern Towers more than 10 years. This is my second home. This is a place everybody should live. Living here, the people is friendly, everything is convenient, the shopping center, the grocery, the hospital, it's convenient. It's like 80% of people is immigrant people. We work like to pay the rent, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, only to pay the rent. So, we want to be included.
Today we're here for a housing action, for our rally for displacement. So many of our community, and our community that being of African immigrants and immigrants abroad and just low-income families, are finding it very difficult to live in Alexandria anymore and stay here. The rent has gone way too high. 78% of Alexandrians are spending over 30% of their income on just rent alone. And then you have to factor in food, transportation, all those costs, and it's pretty unlivable. Alexandria has become a home for so many, and we want to keep it that way.
This work connects to migration because it really centers the cultures that people are carrying with them across seas, what they've had to traverse to seek out safety and seek out opportunity, only to now be faced with the possibility of being displaced. I'm inspired by this community because I grew up in and around this place. My auntie used to have a hair salon in one of these buildings. I used to come here as a child. A daughter of migration myself, this is kind of like mother's milk, this place for me.
I just feel like, this is part of my family. We always have gathering, we always celebrating everything.
ሳውዘርን ታወር ስገባ ከገባው 3 አመቴ ነው። መጀመሪያ ስገባ 1450 ነበር፣ ወደ 1700 ገባ እና ከአቅሜ በላይ ሆነ። በቃ በጣም እንደኔ ያሉ ብዙዎቹ ጓደኞቼ አሉ። 700 ስገባ ራሱ ምከፍለው አጥቼ እኔ ከቸርች ነው የሰጠኝ። ብዙዎች አሉ የኔ ጓደኞች በጣም የሚከፍሉ ያጡ። በቃ ወተን ሆምለስ ሼልተን እንገባለን የሚሉ አሉ በጣም።
What do we want? Affordable housing. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Affordable housing. When do we want it? Now.
So I'm an asylum seeker, so I've gotten to see firsthand what it's like having to be displaced and having to leave. When I look at my community members, it's just like looking at myself. And for me, the reason why I care so much, why this matters to me, is because they matter to me. And I hope that for other people, they can see the value that this community brings to the city.
For the next few months, to increase awareness about the housing crisis affecting Alexandria, we'll be placing 10 doors like these standing right next to me throughout the city. These doors have been designed by the community, and each door will showcase either a housing fact or a tenant story. It is a visual representation of the ongoing housing crisis that affects us all, and a reminder that behind every statistic, there is a human face, there is a family, there is a community. Affordable housing!